magnificent. Good morning, Colonel, sir. Fine bright today. I hear down at the village, prices is picking up, and it's a big year for cotton.
And heroic, a charismatic superstar who leapt off the screen. Men wanted to be like him and women wanted to be with him. But in real life, he was complicated, longing for recognition as both an actor and writer. Devilishly handsome and charming, he was a risk-taker who flouted society's conventions and inevitably landed in trouble. For him, life was a series of adventures. Making movies was one.
Well, this is Colonel Braxton Beauregard Burlique the Fifth, adventurer, treasure hunter, swashbuckler extraordinaire, at your service, madam. Well, tonight's talk is going to be on, of all things, a U.S. American civilian defense air warden's helmet, I guess you could call this. The reason I decided to pick this piece out, a normal U.S. Air Raid Warden helmet really isn't worth much of anything, especially it doesn't have an emblem. But this one I added to my collection a few weeks ago. Couple things it has going for it. It has the civilian defense emblem on the front. There's a whole chart of these, different type of symbols on this one. I don't exactly remember. I'm going to have to look that up, but I was in a hurry to do the video. I didn't quite do that, but there's a chart of the different ones. They have the different variations of the red and white and the blue insignia. But what makes this one to me unusual is, look at this. Now, you'd look at this and say, well, Colonel, that's just an old U.S. M1 helmet liner. Well, son, you'd be wrong. And look at this. I'll show you. Look at this. This is not a regular M1 U.S. helmet liner. This is actually, it's made out of like a fiber. And it has this rudimentary liner. It's actually, it seems to me it's like made out of the same material as those CB pith helmets. It's like a fiber, but it's shaped like a U.S. helmet liner. It's not made of like that hard, I don't know what you'd call it. It's almost like a fiberglass, but it's not called fiberglass. Yet it's not like a Bakelite. But this one here, it's like that fiber. It's like a fiber, like I said, made like those pith helmets, and it's shaped like a U.S. Army helmet liner, but it isn't. And it has, you see, look, it has the rolled edges on it. They were trimmed in. This is a cheaply made piece. In fact, it's even got a couple spots where it must have taken a couple hits. And very lightweight. I mean, this really wouldn't afford you any protection in an air raid. This would be something maybe in the warmer weather, say a warmer climate area. You're just showing your authority. If, say, a piece of a building came off and hit you over the head, this isn't going to do you any good, son. You're going to be hurting. But, it looks like a U.S. Army helmet. It's not a toy. These were made. I can't find any documentation on this. I have a couple books on like U.S. helmets, and I couldn't find anything on this. But it is like a fiber material. you know, maybe sort of like how that Titan submarine was made. It's not a very, hardened material, but to me it's an oddity. I've been collecting a long time, son. Going way back, and this is the first one of these I've run across. I can't even find any photos of anything, although I know they did use some of those U.S. helmet liners, but this is not one of them. This is something completely different. And you have a couple vent holes on the side, sort of like what you might see on a no, you wouldn't see that on a helmet liner, one of the old ones, but it's something different. It's something unusual. I don't think it's worth a tremendous amount of money, but it's an unusual piece that I'm glad to have in my collection. So I thought I'd kind of show it to y'all and try to alert you. Maybe there's some different oddities even in this common U.S. civilian defense items. I know I picked up recently, a couple weeks ago, I picked up a U.S. Doughboy, World War I Doughboy helmet that somebody converted into a World War II air raid Warden'S helmet. I'll feature that in another video, but I thought I'd kind of show this. If anybody does know anything about these, let the old colonel know. I'm very curious. I've never seen these before, and it kind of caught the old colonel's attention. So anyway, boy, I'm gonna kind of close out this here session. Maybe have myself a drink and a cigar before I go to bed. And maybe look at some of the old hoochie coochie dancer pictures, some of these gals I managed over the years. But right now, boy, I'm going to sign off. This is Colonel Braxton Beauregard Burlique the Fifth, adventurer, treasure hunter, swashbuckler extraordinaire, saying goodbye, y'all.